Hey everybody, this is Joe, the Over 40 Bottle Maker here, welcoming you to another little review. And on a day like today, where our winds are anywhere between 50 and 100 miles an hour at any given time, it would be the best time to do that. So let's get into it. I was in my local Target doing some Black Friday shopping way back when it was Black Friday, and I was hoping to run into more of these things. Uh, I do have a video on this one. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't. It's literally just a blind box with a theme attached to it, and it contains one Citadel figure, and it's just like a regular Warhammer thing. You put it together, you paint it, and then you can use it on the tabletop if you want to. I'm not too worried about using it on the tabletop because I've come to the realization I'm never going to play the game. I think my concentration is going to be reading the books, reading lore, and putting the models together and painting them, and that. Uh, the rule changes, all the changes that happen so fast within the Warhammer community is too much for me to try to keep up on, along with everything else I have going on in life. I think I can be very uh, confident in my choice of just doing the models. So, with that being said, I was walking around the store and I wasn't finding these, and I was getting kind of bummed. And then I happened to go past the checkouts, and I happened out of the corner of my eye, I happened to see these. Dun dun dun. And I got giddy because one, it's models for me to put together and paint, and two, it's something different. Now, so they only had like four left in the case. They come in things of 10, and again, these are blind boxes. Let's move this one out of the way. And so I picked them up. I remember this one when I picked it up retailed for $7.99 when I first did that, and that was quite a while ago. Since, inflation, tariffs, things have gone up since, a certain point in time. These went for $8.99. A dollar more I can handle, especially when it comes to one figure that you can use put together instead of having to go to Warhammer or Games Workshop stores and you're paying 30 to 40 to $50 for one model. So here is this, I guess this year's theme is these are the Dark Angels. Folks, help me out with that if I'm wrong. If I do get it wrong, roast me in the comments. I deserve it. Get the Dark Angels. Now, I tend to with these ones, I tend to do my own little color scheme because again, I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going to go ahead and buy the paints around to make them look like exactly like on the box because again, I'm not playing the game. So I made my own color scheme and my own little faction, faction, faction thoughts about it and things like that. So what do you get within these boxes if these are the first time you see them? Well, first you get the box, and there, let's see if I can focus. So you get 7 to collect. So you'll get 6 ones that you see here, and then there's a mystery one, which I have not, I don't know which one that is. There's all the stuff in the back. There's the stuff on the sides and on the bottom. So that's what you get for that. Now, when you open up the box, you'll get the one sprue containing the figure, which is pushed to fit, but sometimes I've noticed that it's easier if you clip off the little stick nub and then just glue them together like you do normally. I find that actually better because then you're not having gaps in between where that that nub just can't go in that hole anymore, and then you're having issues. Uh, what else you get is you get these little booklets that tells you how to put the figure together, and then these are the 7 that you can get. And if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it by all means. I'll try to keep this in frame. Really nice. Let's see here. That and that. Actually, to be honest with you, I'll tell you here something in a minute. So we're going to leave that right there for now, and I'll show you why. And then you get all your cards that you can use, because I do believe that this is a kill team that you can build just by doing the by going through the blind boxes, which I get the idea. It gets people into, it gives them that little taste of model paint, put it together, trying to make it look like this. I get that. But doing this way to build a kill team is stupid. Because if each one of these figures is roughly $9 each, you get 10 in a case, so that's $90. There's no guarantee all 7 of them are in the case. So let's pretend you got to buy 2 cases to get all 7 characters. You've now spent $180 on 20 figures that you can only use 10 of them in, or 7 of them in, or 10 of them in, or whatever your kill team is, where you could use that money to go buy a combat patrol box and done, a proper game of Warhammer that way. So I, for me to go ahead and spend $8, get a figure, put it together, paint it, make it look how I want it, that works for me. If you're hardcore wanting to play uh, the game, I would not suggest doing this. But that's me, that's you. Everybody's happy and fine in the end. Let's see what we got. So, as you can see here, I've got Brother Ziradim. I did put his helmet on because I wanted to. Now, these guys, I am going to say that my lore for this is these are specialist space marines. Going to get closer here and see if I can't. Oh, come on. Get more in focus. There we go. These guys are specialist space marines that get sent on the most dangerous missions that absolutely nobody can know about. He did come with 2 heads. I decided to put the helmet on him. So we'll set him right there. The next one is actually Lieutenant Variel. He's the mystery one. This is him right here. Now, I'm not good at doing faces and heads, but because I don't think I've got the eyes right, or I don't even have eyes on them at all. But I'm trying my best. Things with bases as well. Excuse me. So, little metal hand, knife, blaster bolt. Works out really good. So, all in all, this was a very good find. I'm going to be going back at the time of this video. I'm going to be going back and changing all of this, or not changing, buying more if they have more in stock. I know they have different versions of the heroes, different like this or Space Marines or some other faction, things like that. Doesn't matter. I'll still pick them up and I'll still enjoy putting them together. But just want to let you know this is what's out there today. And again, thank you very much for showing up today. I do appreciate it. If you guys have run into these at your local store and you pick them up, leave a comment down in the comments. Let me know how everything is. Hit like and subscribe, all the little niceties that YouTube kind of tells people to do, all that stuff. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end this like we usually do. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you handsome man. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Everybody stay safe, stay warm, stay good, take care of yourselves. Uh, I'll probably not get another video out until after Christmas break, but I'll still try to go ahead and pop in some videos here and there if I can. Take care of yourselves. Good to see you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.